Guys, Saad here from ScaleMyMealPrep.io. In this video, I'm going to be sharing with you guys meal prep business owners on how to add 100 plus new customers a month to your meal prep business with an average cost per new customer of $25 or under. That's exactly what our agency has done for almost 700 different clients across North America, primarily the United States and in Canada. In this video, I'm going to share results with you guys on how we're getting cost per purchase of $19, $26 on campaigns. Here's another one, $34. Here's another one ranging from 36 to as much as 46. Obviously, we're going to only continue to spend on the best performing ones. And what does this mean in terms of results? We're getting clients from $0 to $20,000 a month, or from $1,000, $2,000, $5,000 a month to $20,000 a month. Brand new clients, $12,000 a month, and even clients to $120,000 a month in sales. So whether you're doing 5K, 2K, 10K, 50K per month in sales, in this video, I'm going to break down what it takes marketing wise. If you're looking to solve your marketing problem, which is how do I get new people to find out I exist and how do I get them to buy without involving me, this is the video for you. It's going to be the best marketing video you've seen when it comes to a meal prep business. The 4 core pillars we're going to be looking at today is number 1, isolating for your most potent marketing angles. Okay. So this is really important. We got to get the messaging right so the sales becomes and the marketing becomes easier. What do people need to really see and read about you for them to be like, yeah, this is my meal prep and I want to buy from them? Number 2 is how do we create scroll stopper ads, right? Social media, it's kind of like the plague. There's so many people posting content and there's so many ads that a lot of ads just go unseen. People just scroll past them. So how do we capture attention and how do we get them to click and buy now? Finally, once they do actually click, how do we create a sales page with an irresistible offer that gets them to, once again, buy now? And then finally, how do we multiply this marketing to a level where it gets us to 6 figures a month in cash collected? Okay. So number 1, let's start off with the fundamentals, isolating for your most potent marketing angles. This is also known as something that we came up with is something called menu market fit, also known as product market fit. This must be done first because over time, all marketing fatigues. As competition rises and your competition starts copying you, your cost per customer will rise. So having a unique and new marketing angle will put you ages ahead of some of your other competition, and it'll get them to essentially copy you and will give you the lowest cost per acquisition. So it's imperative that we have a significant head start by crafting marketing angles that have the least purchasing resistance and create significant purchasing incentive for our prospects, right? This is done by creating more overlap between the market's desires and your offer/menu. More overlap than your competition, but just more overlap in general. The more overlap that you have, guys, the less resistance you're going to experience when your prospects buying. They won't need to email you. They won't need to one-on-one chat with you for them to swipe their card online, essentially. So let's take an example, right? As we're heading into the summer, a lot of folks want to look good for the summer. And a healthy meal prep can help a consumer achieve that end outcome by offering, for example, low-calorie meals. For example, one of our clients, Mikey's Meals, this is one of their offers, right? Summer Body Shine, get 5 meals and get a bonus one for free. We're really getting into the heads of our prospects. I'm too busy is a sad excuse. We understand when people buy meal prep, one of the main value propositions we're offering them is obviously the end outcome, which may be to lose weight, become healthier, become well, but also to save a bunch of time, right? Reach your summer body goals with San Diego's #1 clean meals. We'll look into this a little bit further in a second, but getting this right will make all the steps that I'm going to speak about after this 10 times easier and give you a clear direction on your marketing strategy. Remember, the more specific your marketing and the messaging, the better. The man that serves everyone serves no one. You must be clear on who you help and how your meals help them achieve their desires, right? So you can't just say, I help everybody. I help people lose weight. I help people gain muscle. I also help people that have diabetes. I also help people that just want healthy meals that are delicious. I mean, you can do all of those, but you need to do them one at a time and it needs to be separated. The person that's looking to lose weight has no benefit, right, from perhaps a low somebody that's looking to better themselves through, like if they have diabetes and they want something with low sodium. I mean, those are two different avatars, right? You need to go for one avatar at a time. This will help you break free from becoming a commodity meal prep business that just offers delicious meals but at little to no margin. So if you're suffering, your profit margin suffering, it's probably because you're becoming a commodity meal prep business, which is just offering your food and you're just like any other meal prep business. By getting this right, you'll be able to command higher prices, increase customer loyalty. So if you're seeing a lot of people drop off, you want to differentiate yourself to the point where they have nobody else but you to actually transact with in their local region and buy your meal prep. This will allow you to create much higher profit margins, allowing you to build cash reserves for expansion or future research and development. Okay. So once we get the marketing angle right, if you're already serving your meals, you kind of have an idea of why people are buying, and you probably have multiple marketing angles. So I would urge you to brainstorm and write down all the different marketing angles that you have. And that's something we help with. Number 2 is creating scroll stopper ads, right? Now that everyone's being bombarded by thousands of ads and people are endlessly scrolling through social media, your first battle cry is, how do you stop somebody from scrolling and paying attention to your particular ad? Okay. Remember, all outputs are derived from inputs. So if you have garbage ads, you're going to get garbage out, right? So no matter how good the agency you're working with is that targeting or the algorithm, if you don't have your messaging right, and if you don't have a really good creative, you're just going to get bad results, right? You and all other Facebook advertisers or Google advertisers or Instagram advertisers are fighting for the same attention. There's a limited amount of eyeballs, right, on Facebook and Instagram, and we're all competing for the same eyeballs. So you must stand out and you must get people to follow through with your call to action, which is click now and buy now, right? So for Mikey's, for example, Summer Body Shine, are you looking for low calorie meal prep for your summer body goals in San Diego? So we're being very upfront, right? We got to hook people that are in the market for our particular meal prep, right? Frustrated with work, cooking, and your health goals. This spring, get one free meal. And obviously, we've got a really, really strong call to action. And then obviously, the creative is good. People like faces, guys. People like to look at other people's faces. They like people that are smiling. She's holding the meal. And then we're also being very upfront with what the outcome is, which is Ultimate Summer Body. And then obviously the offer, which is one free meal. One free meal works 10 times better than giving a 10%, 15%, a 20% off discount, because people just like the word free, right? It's perceived value. So now when you're looking at your creative and you're like, hey, how do I get my creative right? This is the hierarchy of importance. So the scroll stopper. This is either your image or the first 3 seconds of your video and your hook. This is the most important, because this is when the consumer decides if they're going to stop scrolling and pay attention to your ad, or if they're just going to skip past it. Thumbnails, obviously, for the videos. It needs to be fast-paced. The headline is the 4th most important thing. And then finally, the actual description, which is the lead-in copy, right? Which is what people read before they actually click. Now, you might be thinking, hey, people don't read this stuff. Trust me, your buyers that actually buy read. People that are just looking or information gathering, those are the sort of people that just click and then drop off, right? But the people that actually go and fetch their wallet and swipe their card do spend 30 seconds, a minute, 2 minutes, 5 minutes reading about you. And those are the people that we're writing this for. We're not writing it for the people that are just going to click on it and then disappear, okay? Finally, once we've got the ad and we're getting a lot of traffic, we want to create a sales page with an irresistible offer. Okay. Most meal prep business owners make a website or have people message call them to place orders. This gets your ordering process down. Yes, you may have a system to get people in the door, but this only allows you to get people that are already committed to trying your meals, right? Maybe it's from word of mouth. So they already like your meals. Maybe they met you in person. Maybe you've chatted with them. So they're already committed to buying your meals. So that's why they're going to go through your process to actually buy it. But this removes the 99% of consumers who are interested, who may want to buy your meals, but are not 100% bought in yet. You don't need a website, guys. Instead, what you need is a simple one-pager, 24/7 digital salesperson that turns interested, cold prospects into striking hot customers ready to fetch their wallets, and most importantly, buy now. Not next week, not in a day, buy now, right? This is easy to do, once again, in a one-on-one situation. So people that probably speak to you, you can understand their problem. You can sell them your meals, but this becomes extremely difficult when you try to do one-to-many. So to master in an automated fashion where prospects turn into customers automatically without it involving you whatsoever, right? So we want somebody to come in through ads and they're cold, right? They're interested, but we want them to go from cold to striking hot and ready to buy in minutes. How do you do that in minutes, right? From them just finding out about you existing to fetching their wallet and buying now. If you can solve for this, you've solved for your marketing challenge. You can get new customers in and day out, right? On average, out of our 700 clients that we work with almost 400 that are on a retainer right now that we're working with, majority of them, over 80%, never have a single day without new customers. I'm not talking about customers coming back. I'm talking about new customers that just found out about them today and made a purchase today, right? The potency of your sales page is determined by the following, okay? Audience understanding multiplied by your menu alignment multiplied by purchase incentive. This will determine your conversion rate or your sales page potency. Conversion rate is essentially the percentage of people that click on your ad and land on your landing page. How many of them buy? Is it 1%, 2%, 3%, 10%, 15%, like we've gotten sometimes, right? So what is audience understanding? Your sales page must efficiently let the prospect know that you understand their pains and desires inside out. Perhaps you even understand them better than they do, right? And that you can indeed help them with certainty and speed to get to their end outcome. They just care about two things. How likely am I to achieve the outcome that they're promising? And how fast will I be able to achieve that outcome, right? And then menu alignment, this is straightforward. Your menu must actually align with your promise, right? So your menu must consist of meals and macros that indicate by consuming them, the prospect can reasonably achieve their goals. And then finally, purchasing incentive, right? So this is marketing 101. Your sales page must create enough internal, so them wanting to do it themselves, and external, like sales pressure, like, hey, this one free meal is only allowed for another day, pressure to have the prospect make a purchasing decision and fetch their wallet and buy now. Okay. And once they actually purchase the meals, it's 10 times easier for them to come back. The hardest part in any food business, particularly in a meal prep business, because meal prep businesses usually don't have much brick and mortar exposure, or sometimes restaurants are on third-party apps and people can just come in. With meal prep particularly, you have higher margins because you don't have all that overhead, but then you have a problem. The problem is, how do new people find out you exist and try your meals by paying for them? And once they do, it's game over. They're going to tell their friends. They're going to hopefully come back and do more business with you, right? So those are the 3 core steps. Now, let me actually give you an example to show you what this looks like in real life. So let's look at one of our clients, right? So we go to Facebook Ads Library. This is where you guys can look at anybody's ads, and I'll pull up the ad. All right, so this is one of our clients here, and these are some of the ads that they're running, okay? As we can see, we don't just do one ad or a dozen ads. We do like 20, 30 plus ads with multiple marketing angles. So once again, the ultimate summer body. So this is going to go to Summer Body Shine, right? So people that are looking to get ready for the summer and perhaps lose weight through low calorie meals. And then we've got other angles, right? Like Save Time or San Diego's #1 meal prep, which is more of a branding ad that leads to a different landing page. And we also obviously have videos that educate them about your meal prep, right? Now, the most important thing is first you need to have one angle to begin with. You only need one angle to really work to get to like 20, 30, 40,000 a month. And then you add multiple ones to get to additional revenues, right? Because you need more than just one angle. You'll saturate your local market, or you geographically expand and you start doing statewide and nationwide. We recommend, just going locally for as long as you can, and you really can hit 6 figures a month with multiple marketing angles. Number 2 is once you get them to click, they go to your sales page. So this is where I'm talking about. This talks about Summer Body Shine. So it's congruent with your ad. So many marketers make the mistake of having an ad that says one thing, and then the sales page just says a lot of other things. It should just reinforce them on the thing that they already clicked for. So I'm too busy is a sad excuse. Reach your summer body goals. San Diego's #1 clean meals. Achieve those goals. No excuses. Nutritious and flavorful creations. Low calorie meals. That's the strategy or the diet that they're using to help achieve the goal. And then we've got the calories and the macros listed. People can pick what they want. And then finally, obviously, we're creating a lot of external buying pressure by offering them one free meal and letting them know that it only has 8 hours left. So there's internal pressure. I'm too busy is a sad excuse through copy. So them being committed to their goals, that's internal pressure. And then simultaneously, we're creating external pressure to get them to buy now. And then finally, if they're still not sold, we hit them with a bunch of social proof on the bottom that overwhelms them with other people that have tried their meals and that have perhaps achieved those results. So this is a great area to post before and afters if you're an outcome-based meal prep. Or if you're a cultural cuisine, this is a great area for people to tell you, hey, these meals are the authentic taste of back home. Or if you're a specific diet like keto or low calorie, once again, great area for customers to basically post their reviews. In the beginning, it could be your friends and family. And this is another way to essentially create that higher certainty that I was speaking about earlier to get them to buy now. Now, when that happens, people see the ad, they click on it, and they select their meals, and they buy automatically. And then orders just come in. Right? Today at 2:46 p.m., $101, and they bought the following meals, right? Or any of these stores, right? Same thing. These are all happening automatically 24/7, even while you're perhaps sleeping, right? Like 9:23 p.m., somebody placed an order for $65 and they bought XYZ meals, right? It needs to happen without it involving you, okay? Now, finally, how do you multiply these marketing angles to scale to $100,000 a month in cash collected? So once you've solved for one marketing angle and validate it by getting to $10,000 to $30,000 a month, it becomes easy from there. You just gotta multiply it now. It's really difficult to get your first angle right? Because you have to learn ads, you have to build a website, you have to do all of that stuff. And by the way, once again, when I say website, I mean salesperson. You do not need a whole website. You really just need one page, a simple ordering system that really understands your customer inside and out to get here, okay? And most importantly, you need to be doing this consistently. So you need to be coming up with new marketing angles. We're coming up with new angles every single day, sometimes multiple ones a week, right? Whatever it takes, right? But that's also because we're working with so many different brands. But for you, it can be once a quarter or once a month, right? But you need to be coming up with cutting edge angles because other people will copy you and they will start to, chow down your cost per purchase. It's going to get higher. And it's going to get harder to acquire customers as there's more competition. But the way you can compete with that is being always ahead of the curve, right? So that's a little bit of insight on how we scale meal prep businesses from 0, 5,000, 10,000 a month to $100,000 a month in sales. You can go ahead and copy this and paste it yourself. Or what you can do, what we're offering is a free one-on-one call with us where we look at your business, specifically your business, and find out where the bottleneck is. Is it here? Is it here? Is it here? Or is it here? Wherever the bottleneck is, we'll tell you exactly what your next step is and how we would actually execute on it. If you love it, you go ahead and copy and paste it yourself for free. If you're absolutely astonished by the way we could do it, you can inquire to work with us. So if you are a meal prep business owner that's looking to scale up and add at least 100 new customers per month with a cost per acquisition of $25 or under, book a call with us below and we'll see you on the other side. By the way, this is guaranteed. So for those of you guys that are uncertain, you're like, hey, is this really the real deal? There's so much marketing BS online. Guys, we guarantee 100 new customers for you. If you're currently a meal prep business owner, our strategy works. Okay. Within 90 days, we'll have a marketing funnel that is going at full force. Within the first 3 weeks, we'll launch you. And then the remaining time, we're just optimizing it and making sure it works. Okay. So click the link below and we'll see you on the other side.